If you don't want the real story, you have to go to the people that live here and know people here.
We was there in the beginning.
Do you understand? And you got to go to the people. You got to go to the people that were coming out of the mosque and running up the building, and the police stopping them from going up the building. And yet they still went up there and got people out. Do you understand? There was disabled people. There's disabled people on the highest floors. You need to know people that live here.
When we ran out the guy, the disabled guy, it was him, his wife, and his 3 kids. He came out, it was good disabled. He said, I don't know how I made it from the other floor. He came out, we took him to the rugby club. After that, they put him in a hotel. We went to see him in the hotel. He said they've given us no food, no water, no clothes, no time, nothing for 2 days until we went there and we gave him some stuff.
Do you want to hear something else funny? You know the water on the top floor stopped working. There was no water on the top floors, you know that? Because why? Everyone's trying to open water to wet up the towels. Because everyone's doing it, there was no water coming to the top. Yeah. So people had no water at the top. You open the taps and there was no water coming out. Everyone was saying it. Look, for you to get the proper and the real stories, you must go to the people that live here. Do you understand? And know people
that BBC and Sky.
Yeah, forget that. They're lying. Honest to God, I swear they're lying. Because I've been watching it on the news.
Who was there in the beginning?
Do you understand? And what they're saying on the news and what you're seeing down here,
two different things.
2 different stories.
2 different things.
It's 2 different stories. You've got to go to the people that live here or have their families and loved ones that have been lost in there. Do you understand? They're the people that are going to tell you the truth, because the rest ain't going to tell you the truth. They don't even know what's going on, half of the people. Don't get me wrong, they just come for their condolences and all that. We appreciate that. But you've got to speak to the people who've lost family in there, and friends and loved ones. You know what I mean? That's the people you got to speak to. Look, private ambulance, you know what that means, innit? Look, there's a private, you know what that's a coroner, you know what that is? That's the coroner's ambulance. Do you understand? They're not telling you how many people really.
And what they said now, what's going to be left is only bones. It's going to be what's going to take a long time to investigate what's going to do to the person and stuff like that. Only bones. Yeah, identify.
And they're telling me for £2 extra, which would have cost £5,000 all in total for the new for fire-resistant cladding for the whole building, just an extra £5,000. And you know, to put a sprinkler system in, it would have cost 200 grand. They gave them 10 million to do that. So, and they only spent 8 million or something like that. So where's the 2 million go? Someone's pocket.
Like we know what the world's like, innit? If this building here was in Chelsea or Knightsbridge, it's a different situation. If this same building here was in Canary Wharf, I'm sure, and you lot know,
because poor people live
here. They
here.
could have went out like that. They would have got the cladding, what's called in Canary Wharf like that. Definitely, not Canary Wharf. Not Chelsea, not Knightsbridge.
I see a picture over there of a helicopter, yeah? Honest to God, the helicopter, it's not, he said it's not here in this city. There's a helicopter with water coming out of it.
Why wasn't it used here?
We're in London, bro. This is London, you know?
They've got helicopters with water coming down.
You got a fireman and he's spraying, and it's not even reaching half of it.
Nothing,
it was a joke. It was a joke. If you would have seen it, you would have been, it's got to be more than this. You need more than this.
We're in the UK, man. We're in the UK. Come on, man.
And in London, bro. And in the richest borough in the UK.
In Europe, they said Europe. This is the richest borough.
Let me tell you about something about this borough. This borough here, if you're broke, if you ain't got enough money, this is what they do to you. Like what they done to us. They ship you out to Barking and Dagenham and outside Ilford and them places there. That's what they do. At the moment, this is my borough, but I don't even live in this borough because they ship me out. Yeah, they're getting all the poor people out of here. That's what they do, bro. That's what they do. Because we can't pay, we need the subsidies to pay for the rent. Do you understand? We need government subsidies to pay for the rent. Because we're them type of people, innit? They said that building was an eyesore. My whole life I lived here, bruv. It wasn't an eyesore to me. I never saw it as an eyesore. We played here football all my life in the Westway and that. That was no eyesore. They made it look nice for the rich people when they drive past. It don't have to be a sore on the eye, you understand? And that's not fair. And another thing, they put gas piping in the emergency stairwell. The only emergency stairwell, you've got gas piping going up. I swear that's against the law. They don't care.
The other thing, okay, for example, if I said to you, look at this building here, yeah? From the 3rd floor, what's good? If someone throws a baby from there, do you think you can catch it? I can catch it. The police never allowed us. We were telling them, let us go through. People are saying, shouting. And people dropping, let us go, let us save. Let us save at least 3, 4, 5, 6 people. There was enough of us.
They didn't want to show you that bit where there was bodies on the floor and children and all that. They're not going to show you. That's why they told everyone to move away, back up.
Move away. And they blocked up this whole building.
Why? Because people were jumping off.
And at 2:30, BBC,
there was no choice.
BBC, there was 6 people dead. They were lying. Because over here, there was 8 or 9 bodies right here. Right here. So they blocked up this place here. And once all the people were going what's called inside that pub there.
Someone's got to be held accountable for this. Someone has to
all the people that are coming, that we were bringing out through. Yeah, all the survivors.
So are you talking to the local politicians, like the councillors and all that? Are you trying to get your message in?
We've done a demonstration outside the town hall yesterday.
Listen, do you know how long this has been going on for? This is not from yesterday, bro.
No.
I'm talking about 10 years ago. This has been going on for about 10 years, bro.
Are the people who are representing you, do they know the real story?
The people that are representing are rich. They got money in their pockets. They don't even live here. This is where the poor people live. Do you understand? They don't care about us. They care about who's paying the most rent and who's paying the most council tax. Do you understand? That's what they're worried about. Don't worry about
There
me.
was a man, like I said to the brother, there was a man, disabled man, 11th floor.
How can you put
Do you
disabled man on the 11th
Do you know where he's
floor?
from? Do you know where he's from? He's from Syria. The government said they're helping people, and housing them. They put him on the 11th floor. He's disabled, and he's on a wheelchair. They got him out. But how can you put someone disabled on the 11th floor?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
One lift.
And
Lift
one,
wasn't
stair-
working.
and one staircase.
One
So-
staircase.
Do you understand? One staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, one,
And one
lift.
staircase.
And one staircase. That's it, bro. Yeah. And you see the staircase. There was fire on it because of the pipes. You know the gas pipes.
Yeah.
You could see it. There was fire. There was fire in the stairwell. So that's your main emergency exit. It's closed. There was no regulations, bro. The TMO crooks.
Regulation is on that side of
Yeah,
there.
no,
with David Cameron.
go to
David
that side where
Cameron
it's
is
all
over
rich.
there.
Where it's
Straight
all
down
rich.
the right, that's
Not this side. Not this side here. This is where the poor people. This side is all the poor people. Go to that side is where all the rich people. You see all the cars parked outside the houses and that. Like I said to you, they don't care about poor people. They're trying to do what they've done in Paris. You know when they've moved all the poor people out to the suburbs and they got all the rich people in. Yeah, you know how. Look, you're all old enough to know what's going on. You understand? We're not stupid. You know what I mean? It's had to take this kind of tragedy here for us to kind of realise and all come together. And we're going to, hopefully, God willing, we're going to do something about it. We're going to do, inshallah, we're going to
So
do
this is
something about
first-hand
it.
news, not Sky News,
Yeah,
not
this is,
BBC.
Like
not
I said to
nothing.
you lot, if you want the real information and the real stories, you've got to go to the people that live here. Honest to God, you've got to go to the people that live here. The police, they ain't got a clue. They're not even from, look, probably not even from Notting Hill Police Station. They're probably from Paddington or something like that, come all the way. No one's going to give you the proper information unless you go to the people that live here or have lost loved ones in there, or live around this area here or grew up here. Like I said, the
And we was
council
there when the
should-
fire started. And it's exactly what they were doing. They were blocking us in like this.
and they wouldn't let the people. Yeah, they wouldn't let the people go in and get the people out.
Keep people out. And people were jumping off.
If you was here, you would have seen.
If you were there, you would have cried tears, you would cry blood if you was there.
Bro,
You cried blood.
I got told there was babies and that on, like
There
kids,
was-
little
yeah.
kids on the floor.
Yeah.
One little kid apparently, he got so hot, he just let himself go out. And then you got mothers in that, they're thinking, shall I throw or shall I stay and burn? You understand? They threw their kids out. It just goes to show you the desperation of people. You understand? That's desperation, bro, to throw your child out. Come on, you hold your child with grip, just across the road. Do you understand?
Sorry, but can you just repeat? Did you say that when we were dropping children out, no one was allowed to go?
No, I wasn't allowed in.
Yeah,
I was here, but I wasn't allowed in. The police stopped us. You understand? We said, listen, there's people jumping off. Let's at least grab the children. Because we heard there was one boy, he got dashed from the 9th floor and they saved him. At least we can do it. You understand? At least what we're going to do.
And people did get people out.
We had access.
Yeah,
We did. We had access to the youth clubs. We could have got bouncy castles, 6, 7 bouncy castles. Just put them there and just let people drop. You understand? How can a fire service not have that? How can they not have that? Have they got something inflatable from here to here? With a tower? Blow up things. We got that in airlines. We got that stuff like this. Yeah, but like I said, if this building was in
just
Canary
over-
Wharf,
just over there.
Canary Wharf, Chelsea, Knightsbridge,
Just further over there,
different story.
It's happen.
It's a different story.
And you've got to see the ferocity of the fire. I've never seen nothing like that. I used to live in Trellick Tower. You know Trellick? But it ain't got no cladding. And there's been so many fires in Trellick Tower, but it's always been confined in
Yeah.
one place. Do you understand? Why? Because there was nothing to spread on the outside. That's the thing here, look, you all spread from the outside. The cladding was cheap for £2. £2 extra. Is that how people's life are worth? Yeah, £2. £2. Is that what people's life are worth?
On the phone, what we got on the phone, they said, okay, they can't breathe. But the fire service said stay in there. There was another family, what they were trying to do, they were trying cold water in a bath so they can stick their children in there. Stick their children in there.
You see the top floors, there was no water coming through.
But after that,
because where everyone's got the water on, someone told me they flooded the whole flat just to stay, cool and that, and put in,
Yeah.
towels and that, yeah.
But the
So
fire
if everyone's
brigade
using
after that,
water-
what the fire brigade said after that, he said, listen, it's impossible. Because after they fill it up with cold water, after that, because of the heat, they were going to die because of that. You understand? So there was no way.
Someone's got to be held responsible for this. Honest
Yeah,
to God.
yeah.
Honest to God. And
Yeah.
I just